Hello everyone. I hope you saw my short video announcement that was attached to the church email sent out last Saturday. If not, you can see it on the Children's Ministry page of our website, calvary-wg.org. This video is a longer explanation, I promised, of the Pilgrim's Progress material and the ordering process. As I mentioned in my last video, I've been wondering and praying about what Sunday school might possibly look like this fall when we're still not meeting in person with the children. I realize that you parents have a lot more than usual on your plates, and I don't want to suggest anything more to burden you. I hope this plan will actually strengthen and encourage your faith in the finished work of Jesus, even as you use it to disciple your children. First, for preschoolers, kindergartners, first graders, I plan to make more children's worship videos beginning September 13th. Hopefully, it will be more than just my face that you see on these videos. For children in grades 1 through 6, we'll use the flexible curriculum that I mentioned that teaches the classic story Pilgrim's Progress. This curriculum is flexible enough that if we are able to meet together in person before we're finished with it, we'll be able to pick it up in the classroom. Now, a word about the age range, grades 1 through 6. Some mature younger children would enjoy this curriculum too. If you'd like to try it with your younger child, let me know, and we can discuss the reasons for the target age. Regarding 6th graders, Calvary intentionally combines 6th grade with 5th grade in Sunday school, but with 7th grade and above for youth group, because it's such a transitional year. So it's your choice. Feel free to order a student pack for your 6th grader if he or she would enjoy it, or maybe if you're planning to go through it as a family. It's up to you. Each student pack comes with a variety of materials from which you can pick and choose, depending on your family's situation. Tier 1, as I call it, requires no additional preparation for you at all. Your child can take his or her beautifully illustrated paperback book and read along while listening to a dramatic and word-for-word reading of the book. So each student pack comes with a paperback book with beautiful illustrations throughout, and you'll see that the font is easy to read. So as your child sits and reads the book while listening to the audio reading, that can actually reinforce their reading skills, which is an extra plus. My hope is that you will listen to the audio download together with your child or as a family, and maybe have a short discussion afterwards. The segments are less than 10 minutes each. Since this story is about a Christian's journey through life, the good news of our Savior Jesus is woven throughout and applied to our everyday struggles and temptations. Parents, even though the book was originally written about 350 years ago, and even though this book has been adapted for children, you might find that on a given week, the chapter encourages your faith through this difficult time as well. And listening to this together will give you a natural opportunity to share with your children how, when you struggle, you're encouraged by the gospel and how you love the Lord. For those families whose situations and interests allow them to dig a little deeper, there are other resources included. One resource is a PDF download of parent pages. One page per chapter, and it includes an overview of the chapter as well as discussion starters for your family. Another resource is the student activity pages called On the Go. These will remind you of the traditional Sunday school papers that have various tools on them to teach and reinforce the message of the chapter. You may wish to look through these pages before giving them to your children so that you're familiar with them, or you might just decide to go through it with them together on the spot, or maybe you can have your child tackle it independently. Along with the dramatic reading downloads, there are also music downloads with songs that go along with the story and that are referenced in the on-the-go pages. For older children, they have an additional page called On the Go Plus, and these just have more age-appropriate, harder games and questions. Finally, each student pack includes a map of Christian's journey, which is fun for kids to put on their walls or keep with their book and refer to as they encounter the next leg of the journey. If you think either the children's worship videos or the Pilgrim's Progress materials sound like a possibility for your family this fall, think about when would be a good time for you to fit it into your schedule. Perhaps Sunday afternoon, after a morning church service, if we're able to meet together, or after a video or live streaming that you watch at home. Or maybe an evening midweek will work for you as a refreshment partway through the week. Or maybe Saturday morning after a pancake breakfast would be a good time. I encourage you to choose a time and make this an enjoyable part of the rhythm of your week. Since we'll be doing this together as a church, we'll have a few opportunities to connect with the Pilgrim's Progress theme. Some kids have enjoyed Zoom calls. We haven't done any for a while, and I know some of you really want to limit the screen time. But we'll have one or two to connect with Pilgrim's Progress. Of course, all of that is optional. Some other connecting ideas are still being formed, and I invite any ideas that you may have. Now, about ordering Pilgrim's Progress materials for your children. I plan to order materials for each child in grades 1 through 6 as part of our Sunday school budget, but I need to know how many children will actually be using them. Also, if there is a child or multiple children in your neighborhood who you would like to invite to go through this material with you, please do invite them, and if they're available, add them to your order. Please click the link in this email and fill out the short form or email me directly. I will need the email address at which you want to receive your digital downloads, along with the number of student packs that you need. I'll need this information by Tuesday, September 1st. We'll plan to start the curriculum on Sunday, September 13th, the day we would ordinarily start Sunday school anyway, and we'll have a pickup materials event day, hopefully on September 12th. More information on that will follow. I hope these materials will be helpful discipleship tools for you as families, and I hope that the fact we're doing this together as a church will help all of us feel more connected to one another. I'm continuing to pray for each of you and your children, and I'm looking forward to whatever blessings God has for us through this new twist on Sunday school.